Hey everybody. So this is going to be my first look at Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. I've never loaded this up before. And apparently, I've heard that it was a short-lived game of strategy by Games Workshop and then was cancelled, as many of their products are, after a very short time where things were happening. Now let's go ahead into the live screen here. Actually, every time I do anything, the music's going to stop because the game is designed to be a full screen game, which for some reason is not showing right now. There we go. So I have to be live on it for anything to happen, which is absolutely not okay. I need a windowless, windowed mode. So let's see if we can change that. Full screen, borderless window, there we go. Boom. Graphic, we can do epic, auto detect, all the stuff I don't need to touch. Awesome. Back. And I've never done this before, so we're going to do a campaign. We're going to see how it goes. New DLC Chaos campaign, also new content is being added to the campaign, so we recommend you start a new campaign to enjoy every feature. Well, not a problem for me. I've never done this before. So the prologue is the Battle of Cadia, or Cadia, I think I'm going to say Cadia. The planet of Cadia is a cornerstone of the Imperium's defenses and a symbol of mankind's endurance, but after millennia of stalwart defiance, Cadia is beset as never before, besieged by corrupted legions of chaos, while Lord Castellan Uxarkar E. Creed marshals the planet-side defense. Reinforcements from across the galaxy scramble to his aid. Cadia stands, but for how long? This prologue also acts as an in-battle tutorial to help you learn the ropes of handling ships. Alright, cool.
For 10,000 years, the Eye of Terror has spewed its ageless horrors into the galaxy, gnawing at the eternal glories of the Imperium, at the very soul of mankind itself. And for every one of those 10,000 years, the fortress world of Cadia has held the gate closed, an adamantium bastion, granted strength by flesh and bone, and seeded purpose by faith in the Emperor's holy light.
I don't think that blood is supposed to be on those statues.
But as the darkness grew ever deeper, and the blaze of the Astronomicon guttered like a wind-blown candle, the Eye of Terror pulsed, its baleful energy spilling anew across the stars.
Alright, see, we don't get the dramatic music right now, but let me fix something. It occurs to me. Oh, that's not even... There we go.
Soul. Abaddon the Despoiler, inheritor of the arch-traitor Horus's reviled legacy, the 13th Black Crusade, herald to a fresh age of nightmare, had begun. Stalwart Cadia would be the first to feel its wrath.
A Blackstone fortress! Without our shields, that accursed hulk will scour Cadia clean.
Repairs to the null array are underway. We require only a matter of days.
The Magos asks for time. I have none to give. My wolves will buy all that he needs. I'll urge my battle barge to prepare for my arrival. By the Fang, I'll not die without a fight. ready for verification protocol, my lord. Awaiting structural diagnostic.
Scrolling with the third mouse button lets you zoom in and out. Oh, look at that beauty.
Analysis complete. No major issues to report. We stand ready for weapons inspection.
Holding lets you rotate the camera.
All weapon systems functional. Beginning tactical aspect sweep.
Oh, those are some guns on the front. WASD, default QWERTY binding, where arrow keys move the cursor. Let's see the battlefield. Focus the camera on the gas cloud. Okay. Focus the camera on the asteroid field.
On-spec sweep complete.
Using left on the mini-map lets you move the camera anywhere. No, that's my left click. Double click on a ship activates the follow camera. Using left on a ship lets you select it. Using right on the map sets a destination for the selected ship.
By Roosebeard, what's taking so long? War calls. Enough with the tinkering. All sections report ready, Lord. The Fireman's Fang stands ready for battle. At last, crew of the Firemain's Fang. The despoiler's jaws clamped tight about Cadia's throat. His Blackstone fortress comes to claim the kill. I say nay. Not while the sons of Roos have strength to fight.
What is this thing?
The valiant dead will shield us from the Black Fleet's curse. We will stalk the will of eternity from amongst the carcasses of its victims. When our fangs are at its belly, we strike with every boarding torpedo and assault craft at our disposal. We will cripple that Blackstone fortress however we can. Weapons, shields, engines, all farther willing, we will tear out its corrupted heart. The Blackstone fortress is so close I can smell it. We'll have to cross that minefield to reach it. Take us through, Captain.
Holding the shift key lets you program several moves with the right button. Those are mines.
Engines engaged.
Oh, that's the left click that they're talking about.
Repositioning.
No, no.
At your command.
Identified.
We are
Oh, hi.
pursued, but grander prey awaits. We cannot waste time in fruitless battle. Press on. We'll return once the Blackstone fortress is a broken hulk. Underway. Hold course. To where we are needed.
I'm hoping just to turn about.
Holm's eyes. They're gaining. Contact Cajun Orbital Command. Tell them to detonate the mines. That explosion should clean our path, my lord.
Huh. How do I do that? Use all ahead full maneuver to get to the minefield before the end. I don't know how to do that. Oh, gotcha. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I did it. Words, mouth not working. Ah, shut up. Irredeemable consequences. Alright, let's do it again. They weren't exactly like a giant arrow going, push this button! They're like, here, little tiny flashes. Well, there's flashes all over the screen. I don't like it when there's a do or die and they don't make it obvious. Come on. We're gonna hold. Or we're gonna skip. Now, mind you, in about 10 minutes, I gotta go stir my chili, so either way. Escort ships' tactical value shouldn't be overlooked even in high-level games. Well, yeah, they have their own capacity, right? I'm gonna go check on it right now while this is loading.
We are ready for verification protocol, my lord. Awaiting structural diagnostic.
Okay.
Structural analysis complete. All
Just do
weapon
it.
systems functional. Beginning tech. Spec sweep complete. By Roosebeard, what's taking so long? War calls! Enough with the tinkering. All sections report ready, Lord. The Fireman's Fang stands ready for battle. At last! Crew of the Firemane's Fang! The despoiler's jaws clamped tight about Cadia's throat. His Blackstone fortress comes to claim the kill. I say nay. Not while the sons of Roos have strength to fight. The valiant dead will shield us from the Black Fleet's curse. We will stalk the will of eternity from amongst the carcasses of its victims. When our... The Blackstone fortress is so close I can smell it. We'll have to cross that minefield to reach it. Repositioning! Engines engaged! Where we are needed! We are pursued, but grander prey awaits. Underway! Hold course! Repositioning! Engines engaged! Hogwarm's eyes! They are, my lord. To where we are needed! Underway! Swifter than they deserved. If only we'd had the time to make it painful.
Maneuvers like all ahead full consume part of the combustion gauge.
My lord,
As they are active, the combustion gauge replenishes progressively while you're not using it.
disruption bomb. It'll obliterate our shields. All sections, prepare for high energy turn. Helm, get us clear of the detonation horizon and bring us about to engage that spineless cur.
Okay. You may use retro burn to switch the engines off. The ship won't move forward anymore. High energy maneuver increases the rotation speed of the ship. We're gonna do that one. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. Go here.
Ah! So the traitor longs for death.
Move towards the enemy ship until it enters your identification range.
At your command.
Invisible, detected, and identified are the three. Identification statuses.
I want them blooded before we seek their throat.
No.
Moving to position.
No, no.
His shield falls. Let us test the thickness of his hide. Engines engaged.
Identification range. Detected ships. Yeah, okay, when they're in range, no longer stealth. And then when they're scanning range of the enemy. Shooting and angle range. Each weapon has its own shooting and angle range. You can display it by hovering over the weapon's icon. Like what?
His eyes are blinded. His fangs gone. We'll settle this with our teeth at his throat.
Wait. Damage is absorbed by the shield until it's fully depleted. The shield replenishes over time after 10 seconds without taking damage. Once fully replenished, the shield is reactivated at full power. Damage inflicted to the hull is reduced by a percentage equal to the target ship's armor value. Ships may have a different armor value for each. For each side, front, sides, rear. Critical damage momentarily or permanently disables ship parts like the deck, engine, generator, weaponry. Assault actions have a different range and angle. Hover over the button to check them. Once the skill is activated, left click on the target to launch the assault. So there's my range. I can hit V as well and then go ahead and target that.
See how his strength fails. The kill comes soon. Ready boarding torpedoes.
The defensive troops of each ship are divided into 3 steps of equal value. Each time a ship loses a third of its crew, a casualty penalty is applied. Once a ship has lost the first of its defensive troops, it suffers 1 critical hit. On top of this, skills and weapon cooldowns are raised by 10%. Boarding torpedoes. We will be boarding you. Oh, they launch from the front. And then they swing on around. It's automatic defenses. Fire, fire, fire. Once a ship is lost, the first third of its defensive... Oh, you already read that one.
Our boarding torpedoes destroyed by turret fire. So the traitor still has claws.
Once a ship is lost, well,
I'll end this myself.
it suffers 2 critical hits on top of this. Skill and weapon cooldowns are raised by 20%. Boarding actions. Ship launches assault actions against. Okay. So it has to be on the side.
Our hunt is ended. Let the carcass drift. The greater quarry yet remains.
Once its defending troops have been killed, a ship is out of control. And thus a drifting hulk.
At your command.
Why are you not moving? Oh, because I clicked that button. Yeah, let's...
Standard speed engage.
Certainly takes a while for the movement to happen. I don't necessarily want to use full ahead.
My lord, we have located an Imperial warship. It's drifting, and the crew are not responding. However, Auspex is sure that the vessel itself remains viable. We'll claim the vessel as our own. Reinforcements run thin, and even once...
Okay, warp jump allows you to disengage your ship from the battle. The process requires a delay during which you lose control over the ship. Okay. Transfer one troops from one friendly ship to replenish another. Can be launched only on troop damaged friendly ships.
My lord, our boarding parties have seized command of the derelict. They report critical damage to weapons control. It won't be of any use to us. Still, it shall not go to waste. Evacuate the ship to Cadia. Its fury will be hard in days to come.
Select the Imperial ship and initiate the emergency warp jump, which is a backspace. Disengaging a ship allows you to prevent it from destruction in battle. However, performing a warp jump is risky. The ship may suffer damage or even be destroyed by that there warp. Ally Crusader has left the building.
Standard speed engage.
I'm not sure I want them to be head on. We've got guns, but like we have so many more guns on the side.
Underway.
See? Haha.
Repositioning. To where we are needed. Hold course. At your command. To where we are needed. Underway. Repositioning.
They're mutinous. Ah.
years of hate, and still feeble at heart. Bring us about. The Blackstone Fortress awaits.
My lord, Auspex have detected a colossal signature at extreme range. It must be the Blackstone Fortress. It's on an inbound heading.
Good. We'll wait in ambush. Bring us about into that asteroid field and cut the drive. Make us look like one more drifting hulk. Underway. I know most of you are not Fenris-born. But today it matters not if you feel the fury of Rus in your veins. It matters not if you hail from Fenris, Mundus Pyra, Caja, or Marsh. Today we are brothers, bound by one single glorious purpose. We ride into death with the fury of heroes, and by our sacrifice, strike a blow worthy of saga and song!
For the Emperor! For Cadia! Death to the traitors!
The moment arrives! Let the engines roar!
Buttons on the mini-map allow you to control the speed of the game. Holding Alt key displays environmental limits. Press it twice to toggle permanent display.
Hold your nerve. The closer it comes before we reveal ourselves, the greater our chances of success.
The ship moving through the asteroid field suffers damage, but as long as it remains motionless, it is stealthed, unless scanned by enemy, or if it opens fire. Stealth ship remains invisible until it enters the scan range of the enemy. It opens fire, it becomes detected for a short time, then returns to stealth mode. Holding the right button and moving the mouse in any direction allows you to orient the selected ship.
Inbound vector shifting. This is as close as we're likely to get. Boarding torpedoes, stand ready.
So shall it be. Command of the Fang is yours. Give her a good death.
My lord, for Rus and the Old Father.
For Rus and the All Father! That is impossible.
I couldn't use lightning strike.
That is impossible. Hold course. That is impossible. Engines engaged.
Keep firing! Keep firing! Cadia stands! Roosted!
Sven Bloodhowl, stalwart of a brotherhood famed for their courage. But sometimes, courage is not enough.
Cadia Falls.
Initialization failed. Null array inert. Insufficient power. Insufficient power. Rerouting. Reroute failed. Power surge. Processing. No data. Power building. Null array deploying.
the labors of Magus' clan, but through the intercession of a mysterious benefactor. But the respite was short-lived. As the cheers faded, traitor warships blackened the skies. The siege of Cadia Secundus had begun. The forces of the despoiler came in numbers uncounted, but the walls of Casa Crath held. Even in that darkest of days, the flame of humanity's valor burned bright. With faith burning in their hearts, the defenders held the Chaos Hordes at bay, uncaring of the losses they bore in exchange. But flesh fails and faith flickers. With every bloody moment, Abaddon's forces drew closer to victory.
Alright, well that was a short thing for me. I got to see how the game gets played. For the kind of strategy game, it seems like it might be interesting. Not usually the kind I play, but I was looking for a Battlestar Galactica version of something like this previously, and this might fill the gap. So, we'll see how it goes.